Guys, and welcome back. This is going to be an energy check-in, whatever your situation is, to just see what's going on, the most current energy. So there's two piles to choose from, pile 1 and pile 2, and feel free to draw or to choose more than one if you feel drawn to both. So we'll start with pile 1, which was originally going to be pile 2. So definitely, if you felt drawn to both, watch both. So in your situation, the first thing that's coming up is that love is entering this situation. So if it's something that's felt like it lacked love, like it lacked that warmth or connection, that's what's entering now. It's almost like it's seeping through the walls. Like there were walls up, but it's kind of like moisture, like how it can build up in the walls. But in this case, it's not bad, like mold. It's a good type of buildup. So as love is entering, it's almost like I'm seeing the water gently. It's not like a tsunami or something large or intense as far as like heavy rain. It's more a soft, gentle, could even be like, I'm thinking of a shower, but like a waterfall shower. You know how it's like really soft, it's not hitting your skin hard, it's just like that soft. Or even when you're in it's really specific what's coming through. That's what I'm trying to explain. When you're in a car wash and the part when it's rinsing off and it's like those nice water droplets, that's how I'm seeing it coming in. And as it's coming in, it's putting out these little fires that still remain after the big fire has already burned out. It's like there's still little ones here and there, and this water is just putting it all out. But it's this slow process, so because everything is more slow and more calm, and it's not triggering, so it's like a flow state. So in your situation, all the issues, all the traumas, whatever seemed like it was very destructive or just wouldn't seem to go away, not only has it shrunken and gotten smaller, but it's finally being put out for good with this love that's entering into the situation. And this is saying, if you haven't yet seen this, if you're like, I don't see any love in this situation at all, that means you can expect it. So be on the lookout, expect it, it's coming in right now, if it hasn't already. 10 of Pentacles. So this fire had to burn itself out. It couldn't necessarily be put out. It had to burn itself out for some reason. Some type of like, this situation, the toxic parts of it, they brought about their own destruction, like a fire that burns itself out. It brought about its own destruction, but after the destruction, now something new can build, or like the phoenix being reborn after burning. It's something about like purification of the energy. There's a lot of dark, heavy is the main thing, energy, like a thick cloud. Like if you've ever seen what a dust storm looks like, that's how I'm seeing it, but like very thick, dark, like almost black. And that's what's clearing away finally, which is allowing progress and change in this situation. So someone's finally able to take action, and I'm seeing it as like something ancient or sacred being awoken, like something that's been buried for a long time, and it's like now it's woken up. Now something that was dormant has been given the power to come to life. And whatever this is, it's an energy, so it could be manifesting through a person or through multiple people, or it doesn't have to necessarily manifest through a person. But just know that this energy is gonna take care of everything. So just know this reading is giving you information not so that you can act on it, just so you can know what's happening behind the scenes, what you may not be aware of, because you've already done your part. This is just like keeping you updated. So something has already ended, but I'm getting that this ending hasn't yet shown up in the physical, but you've been getting signs of it, and energetically it's ended. The cord has been cut, the contract is over, and it's just waiting for the physical part to catch up to it. So we have 3 kings here and a queen. This feels like maybe 2, maybe 3 people, but it doesn't feel like it's all different people. It feels like it's different energies within one person or within one movement, I heard. I don't know what that means. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so notice how the King of Pentacles is on top. So in this reading, the King of Pentacles represents all the kings, because Earth, the King of Pentacles is the King of Earth. Earth has all the elements. Earth represents water, fire, air, and everything that grows. So the King of Pentacles, the King of Earth being at the top, is like finally the fire and the water have balanced each other out. Because too much of either is destructive. But when they are in harmony and in balance, that's when the plants and everything, all the seeds planted, can grow and thrive in a nurturing environment. So trust in whatever you know has ended. Don't need a physical sign, because it's like you don't need that. You can just trust your inner knowing that it's over and just focus on something else while the physical part of that ending catches up. But you don't have to like focus on it or ask about it. You already know. So you don't need more. You don't need more info. So I feel like that's all that's coming through. It's pretty short. So we're gonna move on to pile 2 now. I'm gonna put these away. If you feel called to stay for pile 2, you can. Okay. Put this to the side. Those who picked pile 2, this deck, this is going to be your, okay, this fell on the floor. This is going to be your reading for what's going on with your situation right now. Let's see. Okay, interesting, because this could definitely be connected to the other pile if you felt drawn. So, okay, before I start talking, let me get one more. Something is about to occur. And if this is a continuation from the other one, this is the ending that I was talking about that's about to physically manifest. But something is about to occur where someone or multiple people were bound, like wrapped up in each other's energy in a situation, and it's like nobody could get out even if they wanted to. But something's been released or cut off, so now it's like, because in this, normally that would be a good thing, like infinity, being in love together forever, but it's coming to me as like being trapped, being almost stuck to this person. Like you don't even have your own, kind of like when twins can be born connected to each other and maybe they share the same legs or same body parts, and it's like they don't have their own full body. They have to be intertwined with somebody else, like a completely different person. And it felt like energetically that's what this situation was. Something where people were like energetically entangled to one another, and something was put on hold or stagnant because of it. But now that this has ended, there's going to be a lot more movement. So expect movement, but don't expect chaos. Don't expect, like, it's not going to be a hectic type of movement. It's going to be a movement that feels steady, but it's just going fast because the momentum's been building up to this point. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, definitely something has definitely ended, and it's like this is just the next part of the story. This is the next piece of the puzzle. There's something about a continuation of, like, this is a new part of this journey. The last part's over, and you really have only your knowledge that you were able to take with you from the last place you were in. And that's all you need. Everything else you were able to let go of, even if you didn't want to. You had to. And now everything that once felt so meaningful or so important, like, not in a good way, but in a way that it stressed you out or it overwhelmed you or put a lot of pressure on you, kind of like having something really valuable but being so afraid to break it or lose it that you can't even enjoy it. That energy, that was part of the old cycle. Let's see. The Tower. Whatever you're going through right now, even if everything's changing, it's okay. I'm being guided to tell you it's normal. It's supposed to be this way. And like I was saying, those little things that once really stressed you out, they just won't matter anymore. And you'll be like, you'll be so distracted with your new life and the new things coming in that all those things won't even matter. And so you won't have all this extra, like, these burdens and this stress. You're going to be able to relax in action, which means, well, exactly like what it sounds. You're going to be relaxed, but also taking action. So whatever you're doing, it will feel relaxing. It won't feel like, okay, I got to relax and then go do my work. It's like you're relaxing while you're working. It's one and the same now for you. You could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 34 a lot, or just like a sequence of numbers going up. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9 also. So, Emperor. If you don't already feel like you're taking back the control of your life, you will start feeling that way because you've been doing the work to do so, or whatever this situation is, to take back control over it, because it at one point really felt like it had you just tied up and bound. Like, as I was saying before, it was really it really felt like a trap, and may have been something that you unknowingly but willingly walked into, just like a trap is supposed to be. But you're now, whatever you had to go through, know that it was all necessary to put you back into a position of power in your own life, which is going to help you if you have trouble making peace with something that happened, or with a time when you had to lose control or have control be taken from you. Maybe you felt like all that was in your power was your own thoughts at some point. But now it's like from that point, you've worked all your way up to here. It's reminding me of that story of someone who sold like a paper clip on eBay. They traded it for something worth a little more, like a pencil, and they kept trading up and up and up until they eventually got a car, starting all the way from a paper clip without having to ever pay for it. They were just trading and trading until they got to that point. So it's like, that's what this is reminding me of. Like, this is that point now where you get the car because you started from something, you started from all you had. You didn't make excuses, you didn't blame other people, you didn't look to someone else to fix your situation. You took action on the only thing you could, And then when you had a little bit more space to take action, you did. And you just kept working at this slow pace, at this momentum to get you here where you are now. So that's really all I'm getting for this pile. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.